The Data Must Speak research kickstarted in mid-2020, and we are now co-creating and co-implementing this research with ministries of education and in-country stakeholders in more than 14 countries around the world, including in Lao PDR with the Ministry of Education and Sports. The aim of the Data Must Speak research is to improve foundational literacy and numeracy, as well as improve overall quality education by identifying untapped local solutions that already exist at country level. To do so, we're working hand in hand with the ministries of education to identify positive Deviance schools, which are schools that are performing better than their peers, even though they are operating in the same context and with the same level of resources. Once we have identified those schools, together with the ministry and with local stakeholders, we collect data in those schools to understand what are the behaviors and the practices that school level stakeholders are implementing that are making those schools perform better in terms of learning outcome, in terms of equity, and in terms of retention. In Lao PDR, we started this research in mid-2020, and we have now made great success thanks to our partnership with the Ministry of Education and Sport.
The Data Must Speak Positive Deviance research in Lao PDR was officially launched in October 2020 and phased into quantitative and qualitative processes, starting with the co-creation of the research methodology and instruments by the Ministry of Education and Sports, the National University of Lao PDR, and UNICEF. After the research methodology and instruments were agreed by all partners, the quantitative data collection was conducted from December 2020 to February 2021 with a co-implementation approach, engaging local teachers in training as enumerators. The analysis of the collected quantitative data was completed, and the preliminary findings were shared with relevant education stakeholders in the country around late 2021. These findings were also developed into 2 policy briefs in both Lao and English, focusing on thematic issues such as teacher capacity and school leadership for wider dissemination purposes. Due to the COVID-19 outbreaks in the country over the past months, the qualitative component of the research is now planned to take place in the first half of 2022 in compliance with all national and local regulations in terms of COVID-19 prevention.
For Lao PDR, for long time, we understand that a lot of problem on quality on education. We have a lot of data that the student cannot read, cannot do the simple addition of subtraction, even there at the grade 3 or grade 4. And we try to improve the system. And then the Data Must Speak or the post-secondary school research is that we would like to understand what difference between low performance school or high performance school. So we look forward for the result or for the recommendation that we can use the recommendation to apply for the own country with key indicator or with a point that we can apply for the whole school that to improve the quality for the country in this point that Data Must Speak or the post-secondary school research is very important for us to improve the quality of education.